everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing well today. We're doing a review of a fragrance that is making noise in various fragrance community videos. This is Montale Arabians Tonka that we're going to talk about today. Before we do, if you'd be kind enough to smash the subscribe button, and if you feel so inclined, hit that like button so we get some more interaction and we pop up in more people's feeds, that would be really, really awesome. Really appreciate it. I got turned on to this Montale Arabians Tonka through Curly Fragrance, and when I saw her review talking about how amazing it is, and a number of other reviewers as well, I figured, well, you know what, let me check this out. So I went to, I think it's called scentsplit.com. I got what they call a decant, which you can check out the size. It's a 5 milliliter bottle. This is the bottle. There will be a close-up right after this. And it was about, I'm going to say about $20 to $25 for this 5 milliliter sampler. Now you can get them from 1 or 2 milliliters all the way up to 9, or the full container as well, 100 milliliters. I'm going to read a little bit about the Montale Arabians Tonka before we get into actually spraying it and smelling it. Now the notes on one of the websites are: immerse yourself in the captivating essence of Montale Arabians Tonka, a unisex eau de parfum spray that truly stands out. Launched in 2019, this intoxicating perfume is a delightful blend of intriguing scents, making it a must-have for those who appreciate high-quality fragrances. Now, when they say high quality, you think automatically high price, but it's really not. I think the list price on this is about $180, but there are plenty of sites where you can get it for under $100. So just bear that in mind. The top notes of this perfume are saffron and bergamot, providing an initial burst of exotic and citrusy scents to awaken your senses. As the perfume settles, the heart notes of agarwood, also known as oud, and Bulgarian rose come to the forefront, adding a rich and floral depth to the fragrance. The base notes of sugarcane, tonka bean, amber, white musk, and oak moss bring a sweet, earthy warmth to the composition, creating a fragrance that is compellingly complex and uniquely attractive. Montale says, you're not just wearing a fragrance, you're embodying a unique expression of charm and elegance. Now, it is denominated a unisex fragrance, but again, as I've talked about previously, I don't believe there is a gender for perfume. Any gender can wear whatever perfume you want. It depends on how it works with you, your personality, your skin chemistry, that sort of thing. Now, Arabians Tonka, intended for lovers of rare perfumes, is a companion scent to the original Arabians, meant as a tribute fragrance to the Arabic horse. A fine blend of spice smoke, bewitching Bulgarian roses, tonka bean, and bergamot give way to the animal temperament of oud, amber, and musk. An audacious, racy, and fiery fragrance. So it's got some interesting commentary that you see online. You know, is it a panty dropper? Is it a beast mode? I mean, there's all these comments about what it is, what it isn't. And obviously the only way you can really tell is if you use it yourself, right? So we're going to do a couple sprays. Now, people say don't overdo this, don't overspray this, because it will really fill a room or the space where you're at. Well, fortunately, we're not actually interacting with anybody else the rest of the day that I know of, other than the dog, and he really doesn't give a hoot. We're going to do a couple of sprays. We're going to spray on my forearm and around my neck and see where we go from there. So we're going to go, oops, that didn't even hit. That didn't hit directly, but one in front, one in back. The initial nose burst, so it's still wet on my arms. You can't really see it, but it is still wet. The alcohol is evaporating. It's got it's a very strong kind of woody fragrance. It's, you know, they say the top notes are bergamot and saffron. I'm not really getting the saffron, somewhat the bergamot. I do, you know, as it kind of settles, I'm getting sort of that macerated roses kind of scent to it. I'm going to have to wear this for a couple more hours before I can really give a proper idea. And honestly, this scent is so strong that it may make me a little bit nose blind, to be very honest with you. Having said that, it's real, it's very smoky, not campfire or bonfire or forest fire smoke. It's just got kind of a smoky, sort of like a smoked cheese or a smoked food sort of a scent going on. It doesn't smell like smoke per se, but it's smoky-esque, if that makes any kind of sense olfactorily speaking. Ooh, big names, big words, right? It's dissipating a little bit. And again, that may be because I'm sort of becoming a little bit nose blind to it. Right off the bat, I'm not in love with this. I do like oody kind of scents as a general rule, but they're usually not as potent or as forward as this is. But I do like it. It's unique. It's a little bit strong. It may be an acquired taste for a lot of people, and but I see reviews from both men and women who just fall in love with this, and the comments below various videos reflect the same sort of allegiance to it. And I don't think spraying this on a smelling strip sort of a thing is really going to give you an idea of what this is really going to do for you, because it's so strong. And it's got such a lot of complex things going on that you really have to put it on your own skin and see how your body chemistry reacts to it. So we're going to be back in a little bit with an update after we've worn this for a while. Hey everybody, we are back. It has been almost 4 hours since we applied the Montale Arabians Tonka to ourselves, and it's still here. I can still smell it. It's very strong. As I've been wearing this over the last several hours, I constantly kind of check myself, just breathe in the ambient air that's floating around me. People have said amazing things about this scent. It's the best, it's this, it's that, it's the other thing. If you watch the reviews, and if you're watching this one, you probably have, they're highly, highly favorable towards this scent, with the exception of usage and time of usage. So most people say that this should not be used in the warm months. It's really a winter fragrance, and that may very well be true. It's very dense. To me, it's too sweet. It's really too sweet. I'm not really feeling it. The sweetness of the sugarcane or burnt sugar or whatever that note or element of this is, for my body and my scent, it's a bit overpowering. It's not necessarily bad. It's not like Angel, which is like, I don't know what it is. It's not good. This I know. But it is very sweet. And it just doesn't complement my vibe. It's just not for me. At least not now. I will come back to it later this winter and check it out again. But right now, and like I say, I've been wearing this for 4 hours plus. It is very strong. It's got a lot of projection. It's got a long duration. I can only imagine I did 6 sprays, 2 on each arm and 1 on my front of my neck, 1 on the back of my neck, and it is potent. If this is the kind of scent that you love, I'm all for you. But again, like so many things in life, it's very personal, very particular. When you're dealing with scents and body chemistry, all kinds of different factors come into the mix. So unfortunately, this is not a holy grail discovery for me. I mean, it's interesting. I'm glad I tried it. I've got a couple other similar scents. We'll see how those compare. I like oud. I do like oud, but the sweetness in this particular formulation is just, I'm not feeling it. I haven't had really reactions from other people, but just for myself, if I'm not really feeling it, I can't really expect other people to feel it. That's just the way I think about these things, because if I'm not that comfortable wearing it, why should I expect someone else to enjoy the way I'm smelling, right, if I'm not really digging it? But there you go. Someone may love it. Not me. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the review, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please give us a thumbs down. We want that interaction. Please leave comments. If you got a different opinion, please tell me why, because I know a lot of people really, really, really love this scent. Again, you can get it for under $100. It lists for like 180, but you can shop around and find it for considerably less. Check out the decants over at Scent Split. if you want to just try before you buy, which I always recommend. Again, thank you for watching. Stay well groomed, stay lifted. Please be kind to fellow human beings and their pets, and we will catch you on the next video. Cheers, everybody. We love you.